Hey guys, it's Saskia from Red Entertainment. Today we're going to be making a mango mojito. So by now you should have your kits, and in your kits you'll have a couple mangoes because it is a mango mojito, a couple bottles of soda water, some lime, some white sugar. I use white sugar because it's a bit sweeter than brown sugar and you'll need less. Some mint leaves, 3-year-old white rum. I use white rum because it's not as strong and potent as a brown rum and it won't overpower your mojito. There's a couple things that you'll need from home. A knife to cut your lime, a spoon to scoop out the mango. I use a stirring spoon with a flat top. I'm very sure not everybody will have this at home, but that's okay. You could use a wooden spoon, you could use a spatula, anything that could just, mix up the ingredients. And a bottle opener. I also have a shot glass. If you don't have a shot glass, that's okay. You could use the cork of the rum, and it's about 3 corks. 4 corks, if it's one of those days, that's fine. Okay, now that you have everything that you need for your kit, let's get started. Start with your largest glass, and we'll start with the mint leaf. So I tear the mint whole and put it in the glass. You need about 6 to 7, depending on how much mint you like. I always use about 6 to 7. Great, so once you have that in your glass, you'll set that aside, and then we'll start cutting the lime. You'll cut half of the lime, be it in half, and then I cut it into 3 after that. Just so you guys know, I was a bartender in university, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Okay, so once your lime is cut, we'll squeeze it in. I squeeze it in because I don't want to mash the mint too much because then it gets, a lot of pieces in the drink, and that's not good. So I squeeze it first. And we're making a mango mojito. So we'll need the mango. It's also in your kit. And you'll just cut it right along the seed, and it should look something like this. And then you just score it. Cut it into cubes, long ways, and then diagonally again. So it should look something like this. Cubes. This is where your spoon comes in. So you'll take this out one by one, or however it comes out for you. It doesn't matter. Once you just get this mango goodness into your drink. Set that aside. So now that you have your mango, your mint, and your lime inside of your glass, I'll ask you if you could get a spoon. I'm using a spoon. You could use a spatula. If you have a muddler, you could use that as well. So here I'm just mashing the mint, the lime, and the mango. You need to be careful not to over press this because you don't want to break apart the mint. You kind of only want to bruise it so that mint flavor really comes out. So once you do this, then I add in the sugar. Each of your containers or your kits will have containers of white sugar. I've measured this out for you already, so you could just throw it right in. Some people might want more sugar, but I just suggest that let's follow this recipe, and then once you taste it, you can add on after. Again, you just want to incorporate the ingredients. Make sure it's in there good. Your mango is all mashed up. It should be pureed by now. You can take a look. Great. Now, the fun part, the rum. So, I have a shot glass. You might not have a shot glass. That's okay. You could use the cork. It's about 3 of these. So I'll pour in my rum. And because of the Rona, I'm gonna put in a little extra. Because we need it. Because we're at home and we got a drink. So I just mix that in slowly just to make sure everything's incorporated, right? Then you'll add your ice. It's really a simple drink, guys. You don't need much ingredients. You don't need to take a long time to do it. It's super easy. The finishing touch is your soda water. I add this, about a half a bottle of this to my glass. And then finally, you just stir it up. And you're ready for the party. I really hope you guys enjoy this drink as much as I do. It's super for special events when we can finally get to go out, for weddings, or if you're just having a line with your friends, or if you're going to Carnival Guyana virtual party. So guys, I hope that you tune back in with me. I'm sure we'll be making a lot of drinks together. See you.